Hello, my name is Deva Benitez, and I'm a student of veterinary medicine at the Autonomous University of Baja California. This case report describes the morphological and molecular identification of two ectoparasites in a wild lagomorph, Silvilagus adeboni from a UMA, which stands for National System of Management Units for Wildlife Conservation in Mexicali, Baja California, Mexico. This is significant as this is the first report of co-infestation by Cuterebra species and Haemaphysalis leporispalustris in this region. During the necropsy, we found two Cuterebra larvae on the flanks, causing furuncular lesions and ticks in the penny, which we later identified as Haemaphysalis leporispalustris. We observed no further anomalies. Morphologically speaking, Cuterebra larvae had characteristic segments with spines and distinct spiracular plates, while the rabbit tick displayed a rigid scutum and a prominent capitulum. We used the cytochrome C oxidase subunit 1 sequencing for molecular identification. For the Cuterebra, due to the limited sequences for Western region in the GenBac database, we could only conclude that the specimen is closely related to the Cuterebra lepusculi, and the identification remains provisional. Meanwhile, the tick identification was succeeded by the sequencing of the same genes and identified as Haemaphysalis leporispalustris. This case is relevant from a One Health perspective. The first point is regarding Cuterebra, the second point regarding Haemaphysalis leporispalustris, and the third point about the importance of surveillance and education. We have been informed by local hunters and veterinarians that the massive infestation of Cuterebra in lagomorphs have been observed more than 10 years ago. Life cycles of Cuterebra are probably very common in the wildlife, including small rodents, coyotes, and small mammals. Therefore, anytime dogs and cats live in the rural boundary, they could be infested and suffer from myiasis. Although the risk to humans is possible, it is very rare. Haemaphysalis leporispalustris is a known vector of tularemia and rickettsial pathogens. In Mexicali, the incidence of rickettsial diseases is high in humans and dogs. Haemaphysalis longicornis is another related species which is currently a threat in the United States. It is a known vector for SFTV. Therefore, although our report has several limitations, it provides a useful starting point for epidemiological surveillance and education programs for hunters. Thank you for your attention.